All right, here we go. Now this is it for reals.
Alright. Okay, so how many times have you played this game?
Twice.
Twice?
And it's been a really long time.
So this is the third strike.
This is exactly. And also, my memory of a lot of fine details is gone. So a lot of this I'm going to be experiencing as a refresher in a way. So
I get it.
I fucking love Zone of the Enders 2, but I have not crushed it over and over and over again. You know, I played through it twice, and yeah.
Same here.
Shoutouts to the race that only exists in anime. Dark skin, white hair.
I didn't realize this kid was really that dark.
It's darker than everyone else in the game. If I lived in a future, I'm just saying, Min. If I lived in a future, we're calling you Min, by the way.
Yeah, I'm in now. Now you don't have to. Oops.
Yeah. Not that I ever fucking whatever.
No, but Matt did.
Yeah. So now that we're in this world, if I were in a future where being like a basic construction worker / digger type guy, and I got to pilot this, this is way more stylish for a non-fighting robot than I would ever expect. You know, I would expect some really ugly looking construction battle construction vehicles.
So you would call it vehicle, not even mech.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean? But these labs are really fun looking mecha, and I would not at all have a problem working a job that required me to use these, because I would feel like a goddamn mecha pilot even if I was just carrying rocks all day. It's like my first day on the job, you guys. Hey.
That's one.
Hey.
That's two.
I feel...
No, that's -1.
I feel like I'm piloting one of those Lost Planet mechs. You know?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god, it's all falling apart immediately.
We're cutting.
You know where to cut now. You're fucking... You can tell from right away. Alright, we're gonna just do it going up the side here, and no, I didn't. Nothing wastes time. Try to save time. One step forward, two steps back. There we go.
You know, it's crazy. It's ironic. I actually feel that way. Is that whenever you try to do it faster, but because you try to do faster, you're making it slower.
That's literally that's the point. That's exactly the point of that saying. You always you try to cut corners and you fuck up, and then you gotta fucking do it all over again.
Hey, we made it.
Ooh, this LP is gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. Damn, yo, you're throwing some facts out right now, boy. People are like, what? You didn't play Metal Gear Solid 2?
I think people will start knowing
a little bit more about
what I haven't played, what I have not played.
Well, the immediate question goes, has he played Snake Eater?
That's a no.
Yeah.
No. The only Metal Gear Solid that I played is the first one. And the original one, the PlayStation 1.
You're hurting people. You're hurting.
Are you? Am I hurting you?
A little bit. Because Metal Gear Solid 3 is such a good game, and I'm sad that you're missing out on.
I know. Maybe I'll try the pachinko it one day.
Oh. He throws the fucking first shade of the LP. Tripped and fell into the greatest mecha design of all time. How lucky. But I'm permanently stuck in it forever. Fuck you. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of you being permanently stuck inside of the coolest mech.
Do you ever ask yourself where do they shit, or
What's the efficiency of this frame?
does he even eat?
I mean, look.
If it's stuck in there.
Quite frankly, I'm pretty sure Ada takes care of all his needs.
Oh, okay.
All his needs.
Okay. All.
Like Venom. Or just getting up close, slash. It's just so good.
Hey.
Keep the combo going, man.
Get the flow going.
Zone of the Enders just throws you right in and it gives you a move list that you know you're going to be able to comfortably use for the rest of the game. You know, circumstances may change here and there, but for the most part, you're like, oh, I've got everything I need. I've got my zoning, I've got my melee, I've got my grabs, I got my defense, and it all feels and looks amazing.
Look, even though you think like Jody is the best, but that design is cool too. It might not be the best, but
Listen.
Right.
Yoji Shinkawa, the god, designed all the robots in this game. These are, all amongst some of the greatest mecha designs of all time. Make no mistake, it's just that Jehuti is my absolute favorite. When it comes to mecha designs, Yoji Shinkawa, right? But then there's some other fucking champions out there, such as 5-Star Stories. They all have amazing fucking designs. I think Big O is a champion. I'm a huge fan of that. You know, there's a lot of just amazing fucking mechs out there. Demon Bane. If you go look up Demon Bane, you're seeing some rad shit. But
okay, you're gonna have to educate me on this. So
that's fine.
So you're talking about.
I'm throwing names out that people can Google if they want to see what my aesthetics are in terms of mecha design. Right? I like big, tanky, ogre, iron giant type things. I like elegant, sleek things. Disnif from Gunbuster is fucking sick. Overman King Geiner is fucking sick. Right? All my aesthetic when it comes to mecha. But nothing, absolutely nothing, is more beloved to me than this right here.
Than the cockpit.
The cock fucking pit. Man, Dingo's just a working man. He's just an old miner. He's the kind of, he's listening to fucking, he's like an old construction worker from Jersey. You know, listening to the boss. He's a Bruce Springsteen fan. That's what I'm. He's a Bruce Springsteen fan. That's what I'm getting at. Working man's music. All right, Min, we're gonna have to feel out our references.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to feel out. We're gonna have to feel it out, and that's okay.
That's why I'm excited here.
You know, it's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a minute, but it's fine. You know, to be fair, I don't think Matt or Pat or Liam would have had a response to me talking about Bruce Springsteen.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
And that's
I'm sorry.
okay. And that's okay. I'll teach you.
You teach me.
He's a working man.
He's a working man.
He's a singer.
Okay.
And he's the sound of everyone who does a hard day's work, a hard day's job. They call him the boss, and he sings about people going on the job and
because when you were
their nose to the grindstone.
You were referencing to construction worker,
Yes.
like working, having fun, whatever. I was thinking of the Lego movie where everybody is
Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome. That's what I was thinking. But obviously you were talking about that.
God, it's sexy. That's how you describe this robot.
For a construction worker, he's kind of smart. Like
he knows this. Well, Dingo's a pretty experienced girl.
For some reason.
Maybe there's a little bit more going on. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Anubis is sexy, man. I'm not taking anything away from Anubis. Look at that shit. It's so baller.
And a cockpit that matches utilities.
And the tail, yeah. Fucking dick measuring contest right here.
That's why you have to have the arms crossed.
So here's your Virgil 1. as I always love to call it. Let's fucking go, Anubis. Dingo.
Dingo is such a funny name. It's so serious here. It's like Dingo. Bingo.
Named for a baby kangaroo. Or not, it's a different animal, but an Australian weird thing. A joey is a baby kangaroo. A dingo is a different thing.
Why is it so dark in that corridor?
Because he controls
the light.
He cues his own lighting effects.
That's how evil he is.
Back off.
You know how it be. You want dramatic entrances, you gotta control your lighting. It's like 101.
You can't deceive me with beautiful words like freedom and independence anymore.
Oh, translations.
Do you realize how many of my comrades
died back there? So, in the trailer,
say it.
He says that line.
Killed them.
and it's immediately followed by him getting shot, and it's the funniest thing. Yeah, right there. Oh, fuck. When someone takes you out back behind the school, when Noman hands you a letter with a heart in your shoebox, don't say no. Listen to him.
You'll come back to him either alive or dead, doesn't matter.
When Noman says, "Senpai, I like you. I'd like to spend some time with you. Do not say no." Yeah, so
Well, I mean, I don't think a senpai would apply in this situation.
Kohai.
Because
Sure.
but I get you. I get you.
Regardless, so yeah, he just goes, "Do you know how many of my comrades died back there?" And that started a running gag between me and Shmup God Pat, where anytime something happened, like you could just interrupt any conversation with getting shot.
I've never heard anything like this before.
Which is why I
sure
laughed
this order is from
so
Colonel
fucking
Nolan?
hard when Eric Andre did it with the Bird Up bit on the Eric Andre show. Where he's just like, "Hey man, Bird Up, it's all about Bird Up. We out here in New York." Bow! And it just cuts away. Spontaneous getting shot. Or you know, who killed Hannibal? All those moments. It's the same gag over and over.
Ready?
Alright, so Min, ask me the question.
Who were they you talking about?
No. Would you hook up your life support system to Jehuti if it meant you could never, ever, ever get out of the cockpit again? Woolie, would you? Yes, now. Sign now. Immediate now. Sign me up now. What do I need? What do I need life outside of Jehuti for?
Ada, please look out for him.
You got 80. Hey, you got 80 for you. I 8 out to
Oh, what? Fucking.
everything, taking care of everything for you.
Street Fighter 8 is coming out. Oh, that's cool. I'll play it through my orbital frame.
If you were in
If I'm in JHT.
would you change your name? Would it be the WoolieVersus or something like that?
No, I'm just a pilot.
You're just a pilot? No,
Yeah.
but you've fused with the at this point.
No. I'm Woolie. Ada's Ada. We're piloting Jehuti together. No need to get fucking. It's no unnecessary. It's a good enough time as it is. I don't need new names.
Would you like customize it? Like repaint your JOD or
What part about the perfect mecha do you not understand? I have no edits. If Jehuti was put on my desk for crits, I would have no red circles. I would take my red marker and throw it in the garbage. You know why, Min? Because it's perfect. There's nothing to edit or change. I want nothing changed or different. How about this? Hey Min, what are some of your favorite robots?
Oh,
As
goddamn.
as someone who doesn't really delve,
Okay.
you know,
Burning Gundam.
Burning Gundam.
Burning Gundam.
That's a strong. That's a strong.
Goddamn. When people ask me about my favorites, I have to always think about it because I have like I have a memory that I cannot be accessed right away.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to think
fine.
about it. So
Yeah,
it's always
yeah.
like that.
Well,
No,
I'm putting it out there so that you can bring it when you got it. But like,
I find it amazing that people like you and Pat and Matt, you guys also match Shmup Pat, right? Whenever you guys like reference something, like you can remember right away, take it off. Like I don't know how you guys do that, but I always I forget everything. Generally speaking, I'm not a big fan of Mecha, but I'm a fan of the story revolving around that, the storytelling. I love the UC's Universal Century of Gundam because the story, like it's not. I'm not really interested in the mecha itself. So,
okay, so
yeah.
the designs are not really speaking to you.
No,
You're
but-
not really browsing /M as a man /man. You know.
No, and I wouldn't know, like, if you tell
Whatever
me
the fuck,
unit
yeah.
001 RX whatever, like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Cool, okay.
No.
That's fine.
But yeah, majority, yeah, that's Jody is one of the best. Like, except for where me and you we don't agree on is I think the cockpit is a little bit much, but you're like you're fine with it.
Yeah.
There is a design that I like, but we'll see it in this game later.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will mention it when we see it. I fucking love it. I think it's my favorite design of this game. Even.
Does it involve the word naked?
No.
No. Okay.
No, but we'll get there, and I'll talk about it.
After taking away the vector cannon.
Dun dun dun. All
It's all in
caps,
capitals.
baby. All caps, son. They know.
I usually, when I watch this anime series or whatever I watch, I binge them really fast, right?
Yep.
And so that's why the memory doesn't retain, and I have to watch the same thing a couple of times, like three. I can watch a series that I like 3 times over because I don't remember or read mangas.
In Ava, some of my favorite designs are the mass-produced units, like the white angels with the creepy mouths are fucking awesome. They're barely robots, but yeah. Anyway,
See, this is the thing that I'm talking about. I watch Eva 3 times.
the full series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And including the 2 movies.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the fuck we're talking about right now. I got an answer to you. What one of my favorites?
Design-wise?
Yes, design-wise. From the second game of Battle Clash, Metal Combat Falcon's Revenge.
Ooh, we got a deep cut.
It's an enemy that you encountered before from Battle Clash, but he comes back for revenge in his new suit called the Viscount. The first game he was Baron, and then when you destroyed Baron, he was an enemy who collected the heads of the ST. ST was called Standing Tank.
Standing Tank.
Right,
STs,
so
yeah.
STs, yeah. So you defeated him in the first game, and then he comes back in the second game as Viscount, and he's like, he saw your weapon, you used the super scope, right? Like a huge bazooka. He's like, well, I have my own bazooka too. Like, so he has a fucking huge bazooka, like super scope type, and he has a bigger shield that he had in the from the first game. So, that's my favorite.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
That's a pretty solid one. I don't know the design by heart.
No.
Certainly.
Okay.
But that's a deep cut. I respect it. Very specific.
And that, my friend, it was a game that I wanted to play with you.
Battle Clash.
Well, this Metal Gears, Metal Combat.
Yeah.
But to do that, we still need a CRT TV, which you don't have right here. Huh?
With a Super Scope 6.
Well, the Super Scope 6 I have. I got everything else. I got I got a capture device. I got a CRT, but I cannot bring the CRT TV over here. So that's the problem. So you have a CRT TV, and that's the only thing.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
It doesn't look any different. What's that?
He's sudden cuts. It doesn't look any. What's that? Huh.
So beautiful.
What's that? Oh God. Oh. I popped 2 bullets center mass into a little girl.
You always get. you always tell. She doesn't remember. That's AI.
Just in case you forgot. Just in case anybody forgets. It's a little bit of a. Anyway, I have a thing, and I have a thing. There's moments where I'm like, oh, that's a villain, you're done. And then the story's like, redeem. Or not that this does that. But I'm like, when the things are like, oh no, it's okay, you can. Nope, you're done. It's kind of the root of the problem with of some of our hatred towards Ultra Despair Girls, besides our terrible LPing, was
What's that?
We landed on Mars.
Tell me more.
It's a long story.
I bet.
Don't fall asleep.
Hurry up.
After ago, Bahram began to
Tell you, man, there's a
control the
sexual
military in every
tension
country
between
on
these two.
Then
I
the
don't
Mars
call
Liberation
that
Movement
sexual,
against Earth
man.
suppression
I call
began to
that
surface.
like sarcastic. I called it bickering.
Balram's war potential is very strong. Far
I think,
different from when you were around.
I don't know, maybe
The
you
Space
like
Force
getting
put up a
treated that
stubborn
way.
resistance. But without a major war,
No,
Mars
I'm
was
not.
occupied by
Okay.
Balram in a flash.
I like watching. I like watching that.
I don't see what you're.
Space
I don't
Force
see
was
what you're
almost
seeing.
wiped out,
Okay.
Except for a few remnants.
Maybe other
We
people do.
attacked, but the vector cannon is the only weapon that can nullify that defense.
Have you
and pierce
ever
it.
seen such a WrestleMania sign that everyone was pointing at so hard for so long, and then it was worth it?
Don't you agree?
Rock Lee taking off the weights.
However,
Vector
the
cannon.
military resilient since they acquired the vector cannon.
Well, at least this one has a build up for it.
Yeah. Pointing at the sign, man. Who could it be?
What's that?
Yeah. Is it thick?
Can I yell?
THICC? Oh, you thought the raptor had a big booty? Check out the Narita. What you yelling about?
Something that's
Okay.
not coming yet.
Okay. Yeah, you not
Not
yet.
y-
Not
not
yet.
yet,
Not yet.
not yet.
ETR reaction. gone.
I was jumping the gun there.
You jumped the gun.
Yeah,
babe.
jump the gun. Yeah.
Save that ETR reaction for later.
Well, ETR reaction's gone right now.
Yo, next time I'm in bed and I'm finished and everyone's all tired and it's a good time, I'm just gonna be like, ETR reaction gone. Hey girl, just want you to know.
You need to save that soundbite for your phone or something, and you set up your alarm. The ETR reaction gun.
And when you're getting close, you could just be like, it's like the universe is willing its own end. And she'd be like, what? And you'd be like, Albon! Noman! Dingo! Words to say right before you finish. Do you know many of my comrades died back there? It's
Here we
your
go!
boy! Yeah!
Let's go! All right. When I said my favorite one.
Yeah.
That's it. The
There.
Big Viper.
And you know what? You're not fucking wrong. You know you're not fucking wrong, dude. You're allowed. It's
no, you won't shoot it down.
It's like when you like persona waifus in some cases where you're just like, is it Naoto or is it Chie? And you're like, you know what? It's both. And that's okay. That's okay. The Vic fucking Viper is an excellent choice, Min. No one will hold that against you. And he's using the shots that the actual Vic Viper has.
Yeah.
Oh god. Like of all the things to come back piloting, right? Like you chose fucking well, dude. I will count this as Virgil 2. This is fine. I will absolutely take it.
Oh yeah, three options now. Watch out.
High.
That impact frame there.
Robot action!
What else can you say if you're not with Barum?
You must be Leo Stenbuck.
Ada. Theme of love.
Yeah, he has a love relationship with Ada, not Dingo.
Long time no see.
Headband.
Yo, he became cool.
He became so cool.
He was like, oh, little boy, innocent. No, I don't want to kill
changed a
anyone.
bit.
But now he's like,
You're the owner
yeah.
of this frame, aren't you?
Now he wouldn't bat an eye after his girl gets shot. Where did you get the Vic Viper? Leo, where did you get the coolest ship in the galaxy? No answers? Nothing? No one cares? Alright. That's fine. Dingo never played Gradius.
Yeah, Dingo doesn't. Only cares about football.
I'm leaving Deimos for Mars now.
Thank you.
I'll let you know when I get there.
Did you just thank me for titty cleavage?
Yes.
This motherfucker.
I'm more surprised that you finally had addressed that after a minute.
Well, you see, the entire Best Friends channel managed to
to get by.
To get by without being particularly lewd, except for creepy anime bullshit from time to time. So we're in a whole new era of creepy shit.
I don't know. I don't think I'll hold a candle to Matt, man.
Obtained Metatron.
It was always tongue-in-cheek horniness. There's never been real horniness.
It was never been
No.
straight to the point.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Right. I'm too direct.
There's never been true boners on the channel. It's always been implied fear, fake boners. True boners are a little bit much, a little bit powerful. They're intimidating. We need to deal with those ETR reactions.
So you never tried the VR
No,
this up?
no.
Like, have you played the demo?
No.
No, okay.
Liam told me about it, but I never actually tried it myself.
Because I tried the VR in the demo version, and that kind of what made me buy the game.
Oh, okay.
But in the same time, I never played the VR, the full game in VR because I re-evaluated myself and thinking, well, it wasn't that fun playing in VR after all.
I see. Jet Set Radio. Oh, it's dirt now. I love when you're over water and you see like the water effect kicks
Yeah.
up. Get fucked by a pole. Oh wait, hold on a second. Let's get in there.
All of them?
Slash
slash,
slash
slash,
slash 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 slash.
I like doing that too. So you're not the only one. But this is also
Very
equally
satisfying. Oh yeah, just drop a screensaver on these motherfuckers. Like that's basically what your laser attack looks like. Looks like Windows Idle.
See, one of the fun things about this game is that the boss fight are smart. Like you, like the mechanics. It's not always just the same fight over and over again. Like each fight you have a different tactics. I'm coming. But she was faking it.
Oh god damn it.
You knew what was happening coming. No.
Always on level 1, man. Always on level 1. There's few things I love more than just a language that means nothing. Sing gibberish. When you get some girl singing gibberish opera, I'm way on board.
My previous runner influenced me greatly.
That must be that Leo I met.
He always had respect for human life.
Hard cut to him crying, going,
I do not comprehend.
See, he's talking about love there.
That's it's like he had great respect for human life. That's one way of putting it.
Okay, because you didn't play the first game, right?
I know.
You don't understand
I don't.
the implication of this mission. The whole game in first game is like that. You fly over the colony and you choose a sector and you enter the sector and then it loads the level. And then you have to fight the raptors and enemies, but you gotta be careful of not destroying the buildings. And you get evaluated from that. You gotta protect, kill the raptors, do it quick, and do not damage the civilian. And you have a different ending depending on how many
Which
civilians
one you do, you save?
how many? Yeah, you get a rating at the end of the mission, and then how many civilians you killed and everything. So that's why the first game was super hard, because if you're trying to save everyone and not have a single people death, then that's like the biggest challenge.
Right. Okay, so you get to save people from themselves. and
Yeah.
shit,
Well,
in a
not
way.
from themselves. Saving. Not just that.
Well,
because you have buildings that have health really there. You make sure that the building are destroyed by collateral damage. It's not like Superman versus Batman where Superman just destroyed everything, right? You've seen that movie.
So this really is the first game, huh?
Yeah. In a nutshell.
Christ.
See those two the bullets that Violet shot to the little girl? Well, that means nothing because that's what you get all the whole game.
That's it.
Mission completed.
Oh, there you go.
Damn. Shame on me.
Shame on
The
you.
biggest part of the destruction was caused by your attack.
That's my aim. Yeah.
Fucking love it.
Oh, that's awful.
Fucking love it.
I would hate a game based on that. That would be terrible. This is just the coolest shit, man. Because it's just like fight at even higher speeds. At blurry speeds, because you're already moving. Well, like, you're already moving like you usually do, except it's through a tunnel, so there's mass acceleration happening. It is rad.
It's like fighting at hyperspeed.
I fucking love it.
As I'm watching you doing this, I'm getting more and more feeling of nostalgia. And like the things are starting to come back to me, and I'm starting to remember. And I played this game on the HD collection for the Xbox 360. And I went for 1,000 achievement points.
Oh.
So these are one of the challenges, but really hard because you have to do it in the hard mode.
What time? You have to beat the train timer by.
But it was like while still alive. I don't know which difficulty you're playing right now, but
Normal.
sometimes you were struggling with looking for health and things like that. But hard, man, god damn, and saving the people from the previous fight, that was like. Some of the achievements were really because I was an achievement completionist before.
Chivo horror.
No.
The word you're looking for.
No. There's a difference. Completionist and horror are two different things.
By all means, do tell.
Okay. Achievement horror is somebody who
Doesn't care about the game.
Who doesn't care about the game, just want the achievement.
Right.
They would play Ninja Turtles or Avatar The Last Airbender, where you can get 1,000 achievements
in 10 minutes.
No, less than that. You just need a 50 hits combo.
Okay.
And that's it. Those are the games that you will never see on my profile because I'm not an achievement whore in that sense.
Okay.
But an achievement completionist is what if
only the games you care about.
it's a game that I play and I would like to make it 1,000 completely.
Fair. All right.
But I'm not like this anymore.
I accept your definition. Still, if you've ever made have you ever made a post online complaining about the chivos in a game? Oh, this game's got no chivos. What's the point?
You know what? Well, trophies.
Yeah.
The equivalent, the PlayStation equivalent.
Yeah.
You know what? It still affects my purchases of games.
That's amazing.
So if I had to choose between, let's say, a PlayStation 4 version of the game or a Nintendo Switch, I would choose a PlayStation 4 because of the trophies.
Wow.
But I'm not as bad as my brother.
Yeah.
My brother is the worst, okay? He legit, even if it's a fun game, the best game, he will not touch a game if he look it up at the trophies and looks like it looks too hard to platinum it.
So he wants his gamer score.
Yeah, he wants to have 100% everything. So there's certain games that I like to play, and I want to play with him. He would say it would look up the trophies, and he would say like, "Oh, trophies are too hard to get a platinum. No, I'm not playing it."
That really is disappointing and sad because you're gonna miss out on a great game otherwise.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I'm not at that level at the moment. I'm at a moment where the only influence that I get is between.
Wait, hold up. Do it, you son of a bitch. Yeah.
I ended up a little bit abruptly there. But you don't want to stretch out the cutscene too long. No. Too much dramatizing.
Because it's not like even like Joe, keep trying, fight it. It's like, nah, stop. Train stops. Next fucking mission, bro.
And I would have preferred it would just punch the train to stop it.
Yeah, that could have worked. So I was gonna say that the sad part about the achievement problem is that your brother would have been able to enjoy those games in a world without achievements, right?
Yeah.
But the introduction of this extraneous value, therefore, it then makes him unable to enjoy something that he would have otherwise.
And it also it makes him play games that he doesn't like.
Right.
We obtained the sub-weapon Vector Cannon.
Yeah!
And shoot
Now I've got your
It takes a while to
power!
charge up and uses up a lot of the sub-gauge.
Imagine if every time you deleted a file from your recycling bin, it had to go through this process.
Yeah, you would love it.
Grab the file and delete it, and then clash and parry and slash.
Vengeful ghost. Damn.
I'm just trying to get rid of my porn. Porn's like, nah, parried,
Yeah,
son.
the file is called. It's file. The file name is "I'm coming."
Program. Tell me you're sorry for having to depend on me.
No way!
Then do it yourself.
Sun Sun.
I love how it's a big 180 here. Like she was pretty competent, and then suddenly like she's really
Well,
like
yeah. No, I mean that's another fun thing. Is always like the type of ship where it's like this mecha will ruin your body if you pilot it because it's like rugged and it doesn't take the pilot into account, you know. And it's like all these newfandangled kids with their modern AI don't have to worry about the difficulty of like
This
shit
is
that
useful. Take it.
will wreck you.
like it. Oh, the music of you just got a new item, weapons.
The wisp, baby.
If I'm falling, catch me with this.
Oh yeah.
You can also pull a distant enemy closer to you.
And it's nice to feel a new weapon, but nobody gives a fuck because we just got the vector cannon, bitch.
Okay, you gotta do me a favor.
What's that?
Put her in the fire.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Oh my
It's a
god.
Kojima thing.
Okay.
Grab her.
Yeah.
Come down. Go down. Go down. Keep going, but hold on. Unlock it. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Good. Let's go. You can leave. You can go up.
Okay.
That's all you needed to do.
Okay.
You just wanted to make her suffer, and there's a reason for that.
Okay. We just need to get her a little spicy.
Yeah, get it.
All right.
It's a little bit hot in here,
All right.
get all your clothes.
Take off all
take
your
all your clothes.
Something like that. You
Something
almost
like-
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost got it, right?
Sure.
I knew the reference. I didn't say it the proper word. And also, like I played this game yesterday, right? And there was a part where Ados was saying, "Hey, we're gonna change your assessment of your runner ability, and I think that you are S rank runner." And I pressed negative response by mistake, and Dingo said, "I don't think so. Like I don't."
Oh my god!
Oh,
The Zuna drop.
yo, that would have been bad if there was something on the ground.
damn it.
That's disappointing.
What?
Okay, so
What was it?
what is supposed to be have her stages are closed because her outfit it got burned, so
Really?
she didn't have the armor type thing anymore.
How much do you have to burn her to do that?
I guess a few
More
more
than that?
seconds, yeah.
Wow.
Lloyd?
I mean, the first time when you did it, I think it was fine, but like because we died and
It was Lloyd who...
like they even changed here in the animation too.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
In the animation they have it edited.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay, so she's gonna guide you, but she's fucking useless, so I'm gonna guide you instead.
That's
Straight
great.
Off the safe route, I'll point
You're
out
my
the right
RIO.
direction. When you want to change direction,
Radio
stop and
intelligence
turn left.
operator.
Okay, it's really simple.
Move forward. Go left.
Wait, stop.
Move back.
Go.
Move back.
Elevate yourself. See those two lights? You want to go to between those two lights, exactly between the two, and then okay, and then turn right, and go to the next between two lights.
Stop.
But wait, don't.
Slowly correct
Don't
the direction little by
take
little.
that as
To your
like a
left.
path, a road.
So
To
just
your
The two lights are the roads.
line to line to line.
Lines, right? So no, you're on the right. You're on the right line. You're about to hit the right wall right now. So if you move a little bit to the left,
To your left.
Okay.
I'm
To your left.
well, we're more the strap. Anyways,
To your left.
look. Go,
This
go
line
left.
to
To your
that
left.
line, right?
Okay, so see, you see those two lines in front of you. Oh no, the two lights.
Yes.
Go exactly in the center of that.
Oh, they are the wall.
They're the wall.
To your left.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood what you
okay.
were saying. Okay.
Maybe Ken explained it better than me. After all.
These are my boundaries.
So yeah, once you're exactly between those two, you turn right.
Yeah, I got
To your
it.
right.
And again, more to the
your
right.
right.
Okay, you can go
To your
forward.
right.
I can't see you the next
No,
two lights,
there's
though.
no two lights. It's the crevice now.
Okay.
A little bit to the right. A little bit to the right.
It's there?
Yeah.
These two?
Good. Okay, go.
To your
Go.
right.
Now you're gonna fight. You're in the arena now.
Yeah, got it.
Oh, wait a minute. Correct the direction. Right. A little bit more. Stop. Don't turn
See,
around.
she's
when you're
she's
She's not
annoying.
great. She's
not
not great.
left a little
You
bit
did,
more.
in the end, you did your
Left
best.
A little bit more.
But unfortunately,
Left a
not
little
everyone
bit
playing
more.
this game is going to have
Good.
a
Move
min
forward.
on
Okay,
their, by
it's
their
gonna
side.
be a left side now.
Yeah.
But hold on. We gotta go between those lights.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And then turn left. A little bit to the left. Yeah. Yeah. Don't go straight up, but just like that. You're good.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Nailed
There
it.
is.
Nailed it.
I wish I had
First try too.
Yeah. I wish I had you sitting in my lap.
Okay, Daddy. There's two places you want to go.
Okay.
One, you're gonna get a sub weapon,
Okay.
which is, I think, if I remember correctly, it's top left completely of the screen.
Okay.
And then the exit to this place is going to be on the cross, the right cross. That's the exit. Every other places
It's optional.
is just it's optional. It's just to fight enemies, and you can gain experience by doing that.
Okay.
Or you want to go straight up to the boss, up to you.
I appreciate your respectful attitude in not making the obvious port and starboard jokes that are bound to follow in the comments because I can't tell my left from my right and so on and so forth.
Oh,
Let's go. So this is a weapon pickup.
it's because I didn't think of it, but I would make that joke.
Well, you didn't, and I'm preemptively calling you out by thanking you,
Alright.
so that now you can't do it. See the level I'm operating on. Let's get back to my wisp, aka snatch. Love a good fucking snatch. You a fan of snatch, man?
Like the movie or the move?
Both.
Both? Okay. The
Or
move-
the third kind.
The third kind.
New channel, new rules.
new rules.
Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's try this differently. Let's do decoy.
I gotta say though, I understand I don't get all the references.
Yes.
I mean, I had a different background than
Yes.
a lot of people.
Yes.
But I also have some reference that I'm sure people don't get.
I'm
to.
sure you can.
And
And
at first I was thinking that I should not use those references because no one gets it. But now I'm starting to think I should go and give
you're getting
payback.
fucked with.
I'm getting my payback. Okay. When you mention about. For example, the Battle Clash, my favorite Mecha,
Yeah.
the Viscount. You know, I looked at comments. There's only one person who recognized it. No one else commented about it. Like people don't fucking know.
we're just gonna explore everything then, aren't we?
Oh, we still have something, right? Don't
Yeah,
we?
yes. We have the bottom left.
Right. Let's go.
Right? Left. Right?
Right, left, right. You know, I don't like about how in English, English vocabulary, right can mean many things.
It means correct, and it also means to your right, yes.
Exactly.
You prefer à droite and à gauche?
Even in French, droite means it can mean many
It means-
things
yeah,
too.
yeah. What about hidari and migi?
What the fuck?
Japanese.
Yeah.
You ever play Shenmue?
Shenmue?
Shenmue, yeah.
No, but I
There's
bought the game.
There's one of the mini games where you have to move boxes on the dock while you're doing your day job, because of course, what else the fuck are you doing in Shenmue?
Right.
And then there's a dude that you're working with that just shouts left and right directions at you.
Okay.
So that's how I learned it, because he's always going, Migi, Migi!
Wait,
Daddy!
you hear? Oh, you got it. Finally, the last one.
There we go.
It can move at sublight speed.
See, if this were Leo in the cockpit, he'd be having a nosebleed right now.
It's just the same as the Urenbeck catapult.
I disagree. I disagree. He likes Ada.
Fine.
Returns to its former
If this were
state,
any
it
other,
produces an
like,
enormous reactive
Amuro
force.
type, I mean, which I feel like this is what Leo is. He'd be like, "Oh, she's right there. They're pressed against me." But
Dingo is just. Who cares? Shut up.
You're annoying.
Yeah, he's.
What's the score? Who won the game? But it's like Mecha in clothing is always so fucking weird. It's weird enough that it's a giant human-shaped robot. Like, no one talks about the part where legs are pretty inefficient as a weapon goes, but except for certain situations.
You know, I just realized that.
MGS4.
I just realized that he has mocaps on him.
Oh yeah, basically.
He has a mocap.
Basically.
So Woolie, are you afraid of the dark?
I'm not at all afraid of the dark.
Even a total blackout, where you cannot see a single thing.
Hold on a second. I have to listen to what he's saying right now. What's she saying? I, like every other kid, when I was in the dark, I would see shapes of the things in my room. You know, and be like, oh, I'm imagining that shape as like a monster or something, you know, whatever.
Okay. I'm not exactly afraid of the dark, but I like the lights. Like you may have noticed when we live together, I always have the lights on, like day and night.
Yeah.
So I go to sleep with the lights on. I don't care. It doesn't matter. In fact, I need the light to sleep because to tire my eyes. Because if it's all dark, then my eyes are not tired, so I will not fall asleep.
And back when I was still like all churchy, I was like, oh, demons and Satan is in my room trying to tempt me and attack me and kill me or whatever.
So that was your imagination for fun, right?
Yeah, well, but you kind of believed that the Satan was trying to do stuff anyway, and it was always like blah. But ultimately, I was just like, what I would do is I'd stare at the scary shape until I was like, you're not scary at all. And then I'd be like, come get me, ghost, bitch nigga, go. You know what I mean? I'd basically do that in advance to these demons and be like, what? Stupid shape in the dark? Then I'd be like, okay, it's just my brain.
I'll go for it.
Fuck you, brain. And then it'd be whatever. Or I'd get up and like grab the towel and just throw it on the floor and it'd be like, it's nothing. And it'd be like, okay. And that's when I was like 10 or whatever, you know? Like you just stare at it until you're like, this is gonna keep bothering me, so whatever.
I think Ken's hair is way too huge, but I really like it that she tied it up like that.
I agree.
That's
looks better.
I really love ponytails.
Ponytails?
No, ponytails, please. Please, don't make fun of my accent.
I mean,
it takes some time until it settles.
You know, that's
well, it's not horse porn.
No, I'm saying if you've got some kind of story, that's a little bit on the sultry side.
There is no story.
You might call it a porny tale, you know?
I got it. Get
Tales of suspense.
It's fine. I don't have story about that.
All right.
What?
It's odd how, in my opinion. Oh
Yeah! Let's go!
Well, not yet, but later.
I know.
You're ready to die again, aren't you? No,
Oh shit. Yes! You know,
It's like sorry. I'm like the idea that it's like, oh, the cargo that you are holding. Okay, hold on a second, dude. This is fake Virgil 2.
So I was talking about where in the trailer it says you were chosen one to be for the Project Almond. Remember that?
You were selected for Project.
You were selected for what?
Project Almond.
You were selected for Project Almond. And okay, well, Smut Pat told me a story about that, a joke that you and him did. It was the time when we all lived together, all three of us.
Yeah.
And I was away, and there was dishes they need to be done, and you two had to decide which one of you two would have to do it.
Okay.
And Pat was like, "You were selected for the Project Almond." And I guess you did it. You were selected. You were the chosen one.
You know, many of my comrades died back there for those dishes. Oh no! Don't shoot me! I like the idea that it's the hand sticking up, but it's actually him piloting the robot so that the hand will stick up. So his hand is on the joysticks that make it move upward. You know what I mean? It's not quite the same gravity. when you're thinking
They
of it.
they often put the shot of the face of the orbital frame, but like the cockpit is not there. That's not where you are. So like, why you shot the
in that
face?
case, that was him when he got the head, right? But you'll see mecha moments in shows where they have the mecha acting like the person. So it's like the mecha's crawling on its arms and knees, and you're like, you're making its limbs do that. That's not you, you know? Or like you'll see like a really brutal scene of like someone's friend, or like the mech that their friend is in gets ripped in half, and it's like, oh, and it screams as you see the robot guts, and you're like, he's fine. He's totally fine. He's in the cockpit.
But usually when they rip the guts off like that, it's because the mech is like linked to their bodies, and that's why they hurt.
No, and it's spiritually representing their death, you know. But you're screaming while you're in it, like as if your own guts are getting ripped out. But you're like, no, I'm okay.
Wanna go to the first battleship?
Let's fucking go! So what I wanted to say.
What did you want to say?
Feeling beyond the bounds, they'll never make a stand. The new bird flies away. I wanted to say that this game does things that are so fucking cool because it's as if you were playing a Mega Man game, right? And preemptively, you fight bosses that are like, Planet Cracker has been obtained. You got Planet Cracker. Good job, Mega Man. You got Chaos Eater. Good job, Mega Man. You know, like Sword of Corruption. And you're like, when can I use this? And it's like, oh, not now. You can't use this now. And you're like, well, when can I fucking use it?
Okay, hold on. Okay, there's a trick I want to show you because you will probably do it the normal way later after.
Sure.
But I want you to do this trick. Go up. Go on top. Stand on that thing. From that thing, yes. And then start your director cannon, but shoot the other battleship.
From here?
From there.
Oh,
like, okay, turn around, look at the other battleship. It should be that in front. You shoot from here.
This one?
This one, shoot it. Vector cannon.
Come on, man. Come on! Shift to vector cannon mode.
All energy lines connected.
Landing gear and climbing irons locked. Interpressor chambers rising normally. Life ring has started revolving. Ready to fire!
Oh wait, you didn't.
Cancel vector cannon mode.
What did I do?
Oh, okay. Do that again. There you go.
Awesome.
That's 4 to go. 4 more.
You can take them out from a distance?
Yes, but only
this one?
Only between 2. So if you destroy that one, okay, that's 5, right?
Yeah.
One on top of 1 can shoot 2,
and then
on top of 3 can shoot 4. So you know what I'm saying?
So then I can take this one out. So it's a 2 for 1.
Yes, trick.
This is the coolest weapon in all of video games, man. Come on. It's so fucking sick.
So we ready? We ready? For the other?
I think so.
Yes.
Let's save the game and let's try it out.
Fair warning to those viewers who have motion sickness, it may occur to you.
That's pretty solid. That's a true warning that needs to occur. But I just need to experience this in training before we go.
You need to experience the motion sickness.
I need to know what's going on.
You need to motion sickness yourself.
Before I go all out.
You didn't have a real training in real life.
Yo! Dude! This shit is fucking cash!
Yeah, look down more. See if you can see your body.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, okay, so it fades away when I stare right at it, but I am in the cockpit. I'm in JOT.
And you know this voice, my voice? I am AI. I am your AI, personal assistant.
Ada, Billy as Ada. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Okay, so just for fun, turn around your head 180. Can you look back?
The main
Oh! Oh shit! Yo! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Dude, this is what it's like! This is literally what it's like to fucking pilot JUT.
Oh look, the arms! Your arms just got because your Jody was in flight mode and
Yeah.
it just transformed into like the human mode or whatever. Look, you can see your fucking arms moving.
Dude. Oh my god,
You can
it's
see your
so
Genki
fucking
Dama.
cool. It's so fucking cool. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is fucking amazing.
Oh shit, you're in there. Look around, look around.
Life ring.
Look up.
Life
look at the
rings have started
Look at the light
revolving.
ring.
Oh, dude. Oh my god. I can't, well,
I don't think you. Maybe you need to get closer a little bit, but you need to be on the highest platform.
well, I can't see exactly where the cursor is.
Right.
The moment I pull this out, right? Dude, it's just the best it's ever been.
Why did it take you so long to try this?
Don't know.
Energy lines connected.
Oh, I love you. I love you, JUT.
Pressure rising north.
Now you can actually live in there. You never remove your VR set anymore. You're in there.
I mean, I'm a biased little boy, okay? Like, I have way more of a hard-on for JUT than anyone else does. So,
Okay.
like, it's understood that I'm coming from the place I'm coming from. But, dear God, as someone who loves this mech, and this video game, and this theme song, and this moment, this is everything I wanted. Are you still here? Are you still in my life? Raptors? Do you not understand the moment I'm trying to have right now?
Don't ruin my moment.
Oh, they're still coming. All right.
My next computer, I'm gonna call it Vector Cannon.
Too late. The computer in front of you is called Vector Cannon. What? Asshole! Do you not realize whose house this is?
Right.
I swear to God. The name of my fucking new computer is literally Vector Cannon.
Okay.
It's been done.
All the capitals?
Yes! We've been there. Like we've gone through all our moves. I've got my hard drives, Tetsuzanko. I've got Yozan-sen. We've been through, oh fuck. Woo.
Okay.
I've got Galactica Phantom. I've got Galactica Vanguard. And the last thing left was the Vector Cannon computer, and now it exists.
Okay.
Fuck out of here with this amateur hour bullshit.
Well, my current computer right now, it's called Radius, and the hard drive, the first hard drive, the C hard drive, is called Big Viper.
That's pretty
And-
good.
And the second hard drive is Lord British.
Okay.
That's the second
yeah.
layer.
Lord, that's an old ass fucking reference. Wow. Lord British, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if Dingo can answer the call of the Vector Cannon.
Ready to fire.
Let's end this now.
Oh, so he does respond.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna take back. I said Vic Viper was my favorite,
Elena, this
but
man
I
is on
think
our side.
I gotta take back what I
have you been
said.
doing?
These are
I like the
combat with the same
idea
purpose.
of using
Hey,
Vic
you,
Viper,
Elena.
like everything
Even if
around it.
thousands of
But the
webs come
shape
together,
when
you
he's in
cannot
human
stop
form,
Barom.
Oh,
it looks.
hold on. There's no subtitles on the screen for you either, right? Yeah, okay. Look how sick my orbital frame is. Are you sure you want to damage it? Isn't it sexy?
Yeah, it wouldn't do damage. You wouldn't do it. Make a dent.
It would just be a gesture that means I gotta take you out. That's all it really is. But also, look at that ass though. Look at that sexy mecha ass. Do you truly want a piece of this? Hell yeah, now you're rolling with me. My wing boosters are different colors because I'm styling. So what were you saying about your favorite design?
It's because
Don't go away anymore.
in his humanoid form,
Enemy approaching.
it looks weird because his cockpit is the biggest of all, bigger than Jody's, and it's just like the shape is just, I don't know.
You have a problem with the cockpit?
Yeah, I do.
You don't think Gradius, the Vic Viper, deserves the biggest piece?
I think it, as long as it's not so heavy that it makes you bend over because you have your cockpit so heavy. So anyways, for this mission,
You don't need to worry about falling over if you're
Yeah.
always flying.
just for fun, what you can do in this fight, you can use the whip and grab Leo. And
not
this
right
fight-
now.
and-
It's a little bit hard right now, to be honest.
And if you grab, I'm just gonna say what happens then. if you grab Leo, he's gonna say, "Hey, what are you doing?" They have like quotes for that, like actual lines, and you can fight with Leo, and Leo is invincible. He cannot be indestructible, so you can use that to fight to destroy everyone else. It's really funny. Okay, how was it?
Survival rate of Lev unit
A.
is over 50%.
I'll take that.
A is
But
good.
some died. I can't be proud of that.
But more than half the pilots were saved.
Better than being absent, you mean?
He's so harsh on himself.
Well, because you know how many of his comrades died back there?
You already had it.
Zero shift.
Yeah, answer that. Zero shift doesn't use any sub energy, so you can just spam the shit out of that.
It's trick. It's just another Virgil trick.
Look at Big Viper. Like, turn around, look at him. So the other day I mentioned about why I don't like his design not that much after all. It's because look at this. I found that this cockpit is a little bit too much. Like the shape is a little bit. It's not humanoid anymore. Like Jody, at least I find that Jody is like has a good balance. But here is like it's almost as big as a leg. Almost.
Well, to be honest, it's because it's missing a torso. Right, his torso is just the cock. It's the whole body is in.
But it's
in
bigger
the
than the arms, you know. Like it's just that was too much. So, like I said, I like the idea of it being Big Viper, but I find that the humanoid form of it, it's not
See,
so great.
I hear you, but look at this view
From the back,
right? Check that rump. But
Okay.
two, I like that it's super leggy. Look at them gams, right? And like ultimately, I understand what you're saying. The torso proportions are not as they're not as out blatantly sexy as Jehuti's are right here. However, I fucking love what they did with the Big Viper, and I think this design is super cool.
So earlier, just before you use the vector cannon, Dingo asked Ada if he had stand a chance against Anubis. And depending on throughout the game how you answered or how you play, Ada will give you a different answer. Like either you might have a chance or there's no chance at all.
Based on your
performance of the game.
That's cool. I like that a lot, man. I'm mashing this R button to the point where my fingers getting a little tired.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you remind me of? I played the Jump Force beta, open beta, a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And instead of playing the game normally like everyone else, I decided I would just button mash like everything. And I won 8 match of a 10 button mashing.
Wow.
Playing online against opponent. Even one match that I decided to turn my back around and look at the wall and not look at the screen, and I still won.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did that on stream.
That does not bode well.
Like my friend Joreo said, every character is basically the same thing, so it's not like it doesn't feel like you only choose the character that you like and
Just
not
based on their style.
Yeah, so it's like, but the functionality is everyone is the same.
That sucks, but I'm not surprised. You can kind of tell just by looking at the footage. That's kind of what's going on a little bit. Ooh. What's good, nigga? What's really good?
Look who's just arrived.
Alright.
When I took a look around, see how beautiful it is.
Yeah, no, we are out in space, bro.
Okay.
Look at that. For a big blue sky. Yeah. Oh, that's great, though. And you can see the skybox kind of coming to
Does it say out of play area for you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
But you can see, like, if you look, if I back up a little bit here, maybe, you can see where the skybox ends.
Yeah.
So that's pretty solid. Right the fuck on. Let's get it.
So, how do you feel like going back to playing controllers now, normal?
Now would be the time?
Yeah, would you say?
Yeah, we can do that. If we want to end this in a fashion that everyone can see to the fullest and appreciate its HDness, then yeah. I enjoyed getting Virgil 3 in first person, but if we're gonna do Virgil 4, no, I was just gonna say that, like, you know, right before we enter this last area, it's really interesting looking at like the resolution change here and the brightness change as well. Maybe it's just part of this is my TV, but I wanted to come back. Like we were thinking about it, and it's like we wanted to come back to the non-VR mode just to appreciate how fucking beautiful this game is. And when you go back to the real 1080p 60 resolution HD remix.
Too bad it's not 4K because this game supports 4K.
Oh, well, hey, I am not balling like that just yet. People will, and I've seen in the discussion about about preferred designs, I've seen the very clear, some people have a very clear preference and bias for naked Jehuti.
Yeah?
And I don't. Beautiful. I feel like the end of Res right now. What I was gonna say, yeah.
chose me.
Jehuti without the mask on, not as cool looking to me. I like the mask more. I remember hearing rumors of Zone of the Enders 3 a while ago, and then it just kind of never materialized, unfortunately. There was a logo that showed up, and then there was a toy, and then that was kind of the end of it. I don't know, did you hear anything about that? Were you following that story? Okay.
No, I'm not as big as a fan of the Zone of the Enders that much. Like, I mean, I love Zone of the Enders, but I wouldn't say that I'm a big fan of it. Not as much as my brother.
That's an awesome piece of information to drop on the final episode of Zone of the Enders LP.
I'm a traitor. I'm a liar. I'm a bigger liar than you. How do you say this? Like, I love this game. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite all time.
Well, how about this? How about this then?
Right.
The word fan has come to mean something beyond what the word fan actually means, right? Because fan means fanatic.
Yeah, right.
Right? If you don't think you would describe yourself as a fanatic of something, that's fine, you know? Fan kind of just means like, I'm an admirer of this thing nowadays. But the term fanatic is much more extreme.
Right. No, I'm not the extreme type.
Are you familiar with the term stan? Have you seen that on Twitter?
Do you mean like Jodo?
No, not stand. S-T-A-N. But what it means is, I am a Stalker fan.
Wow. Okay, I never knew that.
Yeah,
okay, thank you.
That's the implication, right? It too is inaccurate as a descriptor the moment you break its language down to like what it actually represents. You know.
Right.
Like I don't think anyone would be cute and happy about you saying like, oh man, oh yo, I love your stuff, yo, I'm such a stalker. Like, yo, like really, can we get a photo? Like, dude, oh man, I stalk your stuff all the time.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. You know those J-pop idol, girl idols in Japan, right?
Yeah.
Where they like AKB48, and they have sometimes they have meeting with the session meeting with the fans there, and a lot of them like are kind of creepy.
Well, we've all seen Perfect Blue, haven't we?
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Speaking of Perfect Blue,
you know what though? I stand for Jehuti. I'm a stalker fan of Jehuti. I will take back everything I just said.
You would inject Jehuti inside your blood.
Jehuti is trying to get a coffee at Starbucks, and I'm like, just around the corner with my phone, just being like, oh.
All right, good job. Let me clap for you.
Thank you.
Killed my comrades.
You killed again. He keeps talking about that.
I think he knows at this point.
So what?
What?
Those scum died so ungracefully. I wanted to see it with my own eyes.
Right. You just kind of become.
They're waiting for you.
Oh,
now.
like evil for the sake of wacky evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
You choose how you kill them.
I mean, there's
not much of a choice, huh? Well, you can do Genkidama or whatever, or a normal slash, or
I can't. I want to grab and spin him.
It's all over.
You want to talk about villains where it's like the greatest villain? Okay, so there's the chart of like villain motivations, and from the bottom is just like evil for evil's sake. I get such a hard on watching people die. Oh yeah, it's rad. And at the top is I can barely argue with your motivation. In fact, I might even join your side, but I'm just not on your side. You know, like. And,
if it was a different timeline, I might have been your friend.
Sure. Yeah. Hold me back, nigga. Hold me back. Swing first, says Ada.
Speaking of
Swing
Ada,
first. Oh, that looks so cool. God damn.
That should be a wallpaper there.
That is so slick, man. The thing with Project Aomon is that, like, if human technology was capable of making this level of bullshit, like, no wonder orbital frames are like blah. Orbital frames are trivial in comparison to the nature of this giant glowing fucking energy source right here. It's absurd, the level of magic that humanity has reached in this world. So like floating mecha that have like infinite energy sources to just more or less defeat the concept of perpetual motion. It's like, yeah, we're way beyond that.
I don't quite get what you're trying to say here.
I'm trying to say that I thought orbital frames were the coolest thing and were like the peak of the technology that mankind had made in the Zone of the Enders world, especially considering how Jehuti and Anubis are so amazing and they zero shift and do all this cool stuff.
Okay.
And then you see this giant floating fucking energy sphere, right? You see this
and you say, no wonder.
Capable of wiping out all life. And then you go, oh, yeah, these orbital frames are nothing.
How's it different from saying that we have jets and tank and then we have nuclear bomb?
Well, that's kind of the point, right? Is almost like if you see a technology that is like, yeah, you see a fucking the most advanced stealth bomber, and then you see a nuke and you go, oh, okay, and then you see a spaceship with a nuke on it, and you go, oh yeah, okay, well, whatever.
Destruction is the real purpose.
It's all that to say. It's like Gunbuster.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gunbuster, right? You see this big cool robot, and you're like, fuck, that thing's rad. And then you're like, look how cool it is, it's posing. And then they travel in time, and you're like, oh, yeah, no, that mecha is not that big a deal at all, because you can fucking time travel, like, you know? It's just
fast forward, though.
Scales, but I'm just saying scales of magnitude, you know what I mean? Everything happens.
I get it. Okay.
Imagine
it's all about a perspective.
Exactly. So imagine if you were going to see like an indigenous people that had never been contacted in a jungle tribe, right? And like you're going to see them for the first time, and like you pull up, and then on the shores they come out and they've got their like, you know, more or less loincloths and basic face paint, and then someone pulls out a gun. And points it at you, and you're like,
yeah,
wait, what?
You have cool archery skills?
Yeah.
No, never mind that.
Yeah, you're like, oh.
It's like Indiana Jones when the guy with the knives is just like.
And they didn't find it; they built it. It's that idea. Anyway, all that to say, here is your other wallpaper moment. Do you think love...
Are they hugging right now?
Well, the question was, does love bloom on a battlefield? And it's like, no, but maybe in space. Also, shout-outs to Leo and fucking Vic Viper getting cucked. Right? Because I'm hugging the girl and her robot, but I'm piloting your lover AI robot, and you get nothing, and you're just sitting there with the Vic Viper. He's like, oh, his arm is blown off.
He's the third wheel.
Vic Viper is the real victim, because Leo, poor lonely Leo, is just, he's got such a hard-on for Ada, and like the cool-ass Gradius ship that he has is like, what
gets no love.
What about me? Poor fucking Vic.
Don't worry, man. Vic Viper does not have an AI.
I know, but the spirit of Vic, I feel, gets shafted because Leo has no eyes for Vic, even though he's piloting it. He's just using it to get closer, you know? Picture, if you will, Dingo is sitting at dinner with Ada, and you know, and doing his thing, and then Leo's doing the thing where he's like, hey, yo, what's your name? Yo, Vic? Yeah, come, okay, we're on a date. We're gonna get a table right across from these two. hey, you're super, oh yeah, you're awesome. Yeah, tell me about, oh, you're a space ship. That's cool. Oh, you got options. That's fun. Oh, you have your own game. That's great. But the whole time, Leo's looking over at the other table to see what's going on over there. He's just like, yeah, more breadsticks. Anyway, you know, and you're just using poor Vic to get close to what you really want. And Ada's like, nah, we got a second runner. Sometimes you were the first runner and your game wasn't that great. And the ending was you kind of failing. And then, hey, you guys broke up.
And you also forgot about the other girl.
Well,
the girl got shot.
There's that too, right?
Elvis.
Although some people said that apparently she doesn't actually die in that cutscene.
No, I was going to tell you that is that there are some secret image you can see her alive with Leo.
Even though Leo doesn't know that, and the way he reacts is still kind of ridiculous. But anyway, it's like, yeah, that's all it is, man. It's you know, you're being used, and sometimes just look at it this way: when you're the ex-boyfriend, and you see the new guy, the guy that she told you not to worry about, just consider this: the guy she told you not to worry about, he's the second runner. That's all you need to realize. They know how sexy Jehuti is, and they're spending all of their time showing off this is the most annoying Wooly has ever been to anybody who's like, get over your fucking hard-on for this robot. But I'm like, if I'm gonna get it in anywhere, it's gonna be in the middle of the LP about the game, goddammit. And the credits are not showing you Space, or Dingo, or Leo, or any of the other characters, or other ships. We're just spending all of our time. Okay, well, you know what? Commentators curse. But we spent the first half of that credits just going through
all the shots,
the Jehuti porn,
gibberish words,
reaching out to catch the sun, to hold it in our hands, longing for something strong to hide our weakness. Soon the light may disappear. Nothing is meant to last. Yet we believe our world, searching for happiness. The bluebird flies away. Elnahar, Lakitu, Liraparl, Terracarl, Lucaparsi.
Yours got C.
C for cool guy.
It's because of your Vasilla event. There you have a C.
Of course.
But I don't know, because 16 continues. That hurts a lot of your your rating.
That's okay. I'm not the kind of person that's ever been obsessed with that. Right. But you know what? C stands for cockpit.
All right.
And that's how I'm going to take that. That's a win.
That's a cocky way to win.
We hold that W. I think we will see Zone of the Enders 3 in our lifetime.
You think so?
I think so. I think it's going to take a while. And I think when it happens,
it's gonna be Zone of the Enders Survive.
Don't even fuck around. Yeah.
I'm not fucking around. I'm thinking that Konami could do something like that.
I would be really happy to hear like, hey, Platinum presents Zone of the Enders 3, but I think it'll happen. I just think that like it'll be like an offering.
So you think Platinum is the perfect choice for this?
No. I'm just throwing that out. What I'm trying to say is that it'll happen, and it'll probably be really, really cool, but it'll never be this massive monster franchise for Konami in the same way that Metal Gear is, you know. And I don't think it needs to be, and I don't think we need to fucking compare it.
I get that.
High speed robot action.
I get it, because Zone of the Enders is not deep. Like, at least like the dialogue.
It's died back there. Boom.
Did you know that I put that in the one of the episode?
Yeah, perfect. This game happens to stay on the radar, and I'm playing it on PS4, and I played it on PS3, and I played it on PS2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason why it keeps coming back. Look at this Nier Automata style menu. Yoji. God damn it. Shin
And you
fucking Kawa.
You can scroll you can zoom in, zoom back too.
Yeah.
I
As,
have
as a
seen-
digital art book
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, and all those code bars, they actually mean something. Like if you have a code bar translator, you can have like those actual words.
Barcode.
Barcodes.
Really?
Yeah, like
They don't look like normal barcodes though.
No, but people on GameFAQs they coded it.
Okay. All right. Grab that controller.
Okay.
Let's go into the other EX. Pro controls can't be used.
Yeah, I'm used to Pro Control, so I might have a little bit trouble here playing in this. So I'm
gonna be boring Ryu.
Oh yeah.
Because I got to. So.
Okay, well I'll be Neftis.
Is Neftis your favorite?
No, but I like her.
Okay.
Default, I guess.
Handicap. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
choose.
Shall we do the core of Almon?
But just whatever. Why are you so far? Get closer.
Oh god. Oh shit!
Oh.
Clash. Motherfucker. Oh, done. Nice.
Hey, you did quite well.
Yeah, you did quite well.
We don't have any circle buttons though, do we?
Yeah, you can grab me.
Oh, I guess it's just, but no.
Select character.
You have to choose. Yeah.
I grabbed you.
Ooh, nice.
Oh no!
Oh.
Let's end this. Can we?
I mean, you already did.
Yes, sure. So, how do you feel like?
And then, like, we got to get one in with. You got like absolutely like if you're not gonna pick Anubis, then I have to.
Well, yeah.
So, we have
okay, because people are accusing you of choosing the bus characters.
No, I was gonna say because people want to see Anubis.
Oh,
'cause
right,
it's
right.
fucking Anubis. Like, quite simply.
Okay.
Whoa! Anime!
No, we gotta stop this.
Holy shit! Damn, that was pretty sick.
No, I think I'm gonna die.
Well, you have to get the charge time in, and then he gets it out. Oh, good dodge! Good dodge.
I'm trying to figure out how you did it. Oh no!
Zero shift.
Okay. Yes, you overestimated me.
Cool. That is probably one of my favorite bonus modes of all time, simply because it didn't have to exist, and there's actually like you can learn. There's a whole game in there.
It's,
you know,
it's true. It's
there's
true.
absolutely a whole game in there. That is super sick.
Oh, also nude scenes.
Well,
For no fucking reason.
Anime mecha means naked girls floating in space, man. I don't know if you know this, but one thing you gotta do is if you're telling a space story, you gotta have naked girls floating in space, and they gotta cry, and then their tears have to float in space too. And then, of course, the hearts of their love of purity turns into flowers in the most fucking anime thing I've ever seen. Holy shit! The dream is physically passed on. Oh, Leo, it's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. It's Dingo.
Shut up!
He's finding another way. Hold on a second. Is this canonically bullshit?
What do you mean?
Oh, he's on the ground. For a second, I thought you were floating in midair, and I was about to say, why you lying to me?
It's very anchored to the ground.
Min,
Yeah.
did you notice that the life rings have started revolving?
Yes. Yes, I have. See, this part is where I would think it would be cool to have Ada saying like, yeah, all those lines, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there was missing that.
Okay, if I had to do the vector cannon, I would do. Oh my god, that is awesome! Fuck, that's so cool. No. You just got it's more muted.
I was imitating Battle Clash and
Sure. I was gonna say, my vector cannon would have the lines that Ada is giving you as it gets closer to the final spot overlap with each other. You know, life rings have started. Meter, pressure reactor, overreactor. Ready to fire. Boom! You know, that build up.
And also before Ready to Fire, you would have like Dingo say okay.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
So, do you remember the fight was being like this? I don't remember.
This is exactly what we did on camera. Hell yeah. I was glowing with the power of blue, he was glowing with the power of red, and we clashed for anime reasons.
So there you go.
Naked girls floating in space, you guys. Never forget it. Thank you. This was awesome. Fuck yeah. Zone of the Enders. Truly, we were all...
At the end of the zones.
No, well, I was going to say truly we were all the runners of... Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Hit the stop button.